basically, yeah.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty. You want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com.
Folks, the game this evening, as many of the home games are, is being broadcast on SPN, which is a local internet-based
Streaming
network that you can actually watch the game live, or when you get home tonight, if you want to see it again, you can watch it over and over. Now, for tonight's starting lineup, for the Oak Harbor Wildcats, number 2, senior Daniel Ross. Number 3, freshman Jeremy Mitchell. Number 4, freshman Andrew Franson. Number 5, junior Taylor Yancey. Number 6, senior Chase Muller. Number 7, senior Gavin Stewart. Number 8, sophomore Alex Weiner. Number 9, junior Dakota Powers. Number 10, senior Kaylee Powers. Number 11, senior Alexander Krantz. Number 12, senior Andrew Mitchell. Number 13, senior Ben McCormick. Number 15, senior Stephen Hall. Number 16, sophomore Garth Westcott. Number 17, freshman Keegan Snell. Number 18, freshman Seth Gluth. Number 19, senior Kevin Silvera. And number 20, sophomore Kyle Truex. The Wildcats are coached by Brian Thompson with assistants Jeff Lablin and Mike Lonborg. And now for your Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Number 1, sophomore Cameron Beardsley. Number 2, sophomore Connor Seed. Number 3, junior Spencer Pettit. Number 4, junior Kevin Duan. Number 5, junior Riley Prescott. Number 6, senior Branson Corwin. Number 7, senior Kai Duan. Number 8, senior Michael McKinney. Number 9, senior Nick Kunst. Number 10, junior Graydon Saunders. Number 11, senior Gabe White. Number 12, sophomore Wyatt Miller. Number 13, senior Austin Johnson. Number 14, senior Matt Johnston. Number 16, senior Peter Vizoni. Number 17, senior Sam Herchuk. Number 18, junior Alex Bergstrom. Number 19, senior Blake Foreman. And number 22, senior Lucas McMillan. Head coach for the Grizzlies is Kyle Veach, with assistants Dale Troop and Jeff Stanberg. And now, folks, if you'd like to rise and face the flag for the national anthem. I don't know.
Oh, there it is.
The officials for this evening's game are at center Randy Kohler, with assistants Maury Hansen and Konstantin Kafalis. Excuse me.
All right, welcome to STSPN here at Glacier Peak High School tonight for a soccer match between the Glacier Peak Grizzlies and the Oak Harbor Wildcats. And you just heard the introduction to that game here to the players tonight by John Hershek. And my name's Ron Henthorn. I'm here to provide some comment and information about the players here tonight. So as you saw the lineup, if you were watching the introduction of the players, you probably saw Spencer Pettit being introduced as one of the players for the Grizzlies, and he definitely is one of the players for the Grizzlies, one of the better players. But a couple games ago, he got red carded, so he had to sit out 3 games, this being, I think, game 2 of his disciplinary action to undertake at this point. So as we proceed with this game right here, we'll get the game underway shortly here. Beautiful night here in Glacier Peak High School. A wide panoramic view of the Cascade Mountain Range, and Glacier Peak is one of those.
Oh, I can't write on that.
What do you need?
There you go.
So, about ready to start here, John, and
We are indeed.
underway. Oak Harbor coming into this game with a 4-2 record, and immediately Glacier Peak looks like they almost had a shot on goal there. Glacier Peak coming into this game with a 5-0-1 record, so undefeated, no losses yet. I'm sure they'd like to keep it that way. And I'm sure that Oak Harbor would like to change that stat for them. So see as they get sorted out here who's going to take control of this game tonight. For those of you that follow high school soccer, just before this game was the JV game with Oak Harbor and Glacier Peak. Glacier Peak obviously overmanned the Oak Harbor boys with a 7-0 win, and I'm sure that the Varsity wants to try to avenge that here tonight as we try to struggle for ball control here and position on the field. Glacier Peak moving on the far side, crossing mid. Try to set up something on the near side of the field here. Ball's into Kevin Dwan. Moving downfield, lost control. Kevin got quickly called for
That's the only thing.
hands
Okay.
penalty. Ball dropped back to Oak Harbor Wildcats. And taken away by Glacier Peak on the far side, down run. Clearly not offsides, all by himself. Oh, just lost a little bit control there. Oh, still got a chance at it. Almost got it in there. That's going to be a corner kick if it didn't go out, and it didn't. So it's going to be a throw-in on the far side.
I think he's calling a corner on that.
You think?
Oh, no.
No,
No,
yeah.
he's calling a goal kick.
Yeah, I think he's calling a goal. He called it. Oh, if it went out the end line, it was off of Wildcat. I saw.
Yeah, it looked like that, but they're
And-
closer than we are. So.
Well, the linesman over there wasn't calling a goal kick, I thought, but perhaps I misread him. Anyway, nice run there by Branson Corwin to get the fans excited a little bit here at the start of this ball game with just a couple minutes into it here. Oak Harbor throw in on the near side here. Little hands in the back, not called by the ref out there. Glacier Peak setting up backfield to midfield. Try to make a play move here. Good defense by Oak Harbor. Right now, just trying to feel things out here a little bit as Oak Harbor trying to move the ball in position. There's a long ball downfield. It's clear, it's clean, but it's going to be taken out by Blake Foreman there. A little faster than the offensive player. So
You'll have to write it down.
it's Andrew Mitchell with the ball there, passing off to the far side to Taylor Yancey. You guys want? You can actually write on this if you want. Glacier Peak with the ball on the far side, moving forward with the feed through. No, offside, says the far field linesman over there. That's Maury Hansen. Get the flag up in the air real quick there.
Yeah.
So
Gabe White was just a little too speedy on the right wing there.
just outran him a little bit there.
He did.
So the
The only one I got.
free kick out there by Oak Harbor Wildcats as we move into the first 5 minutes of this period. That is a poor kick. Kick it from one end of the field, the other end of the field, out of bounds. That's a pretty good curving kick ball there.
It may have been a curved kickball.
Yeah, I'm not sure where it went out, but he brought it way back up to midfield, so it really had a good curve on it, I guess. Need that guy in the corner kicks on a goal.
Mm-hmm. And he may yet.
Yeah, he may yet be the guy kicking corners. I'd let him do it if he can do that.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds on the far side over here. Glacier Peak throw in. Well, looks like another little touching hands play there.
Another free kick.
Another free kick, yeah. Look,
There's a dangerous ball.
oh, shot into goal there, right to the goalie's hands. Why don't you take what they've got, and I'll just keep talking to what they got here. So Glacier Peak on the near side here, passing a nice feed forward there.
That's another nice ball up.
Nice start ball up there to Branson Corwin. See if he can get it back in the center, and he does.
Whoa.
Oh, just a little bit overshot Gabe White over there. Close to another potential goal opportunity there for Glacier Peak. Not really a shot on goal, but an opportunity for a shot on goal. There's a high ball flying into the center of the field. Blasted out by Oak Harbor.
Good play by Sam Hershuk on a diving stop there.
Was good.
Some of the boys on this team have played together in club, or on these teams, play on the same team in club ball.
From the Oak Harbor kids, too?
Yep.
Oh, that's good.
They do.
I didn't
Number
know.
11 is Alexander Krantz. He plays with both Peter Vizzoni and Branson Corwin
Okay.
at Northwest Nationals.
Oh, okay. Yeah. Northwest's a good league.
Yes, it is.
So this is a no friends type match at this point. Another offsides. Well, I think they're trying to feel themselves out a little bit here and to see how much they're going to get away with or what the referee's going to let them get away with in contact and touching, and see how they can maneuver on each other.
It changes every week.
See who's going to be first to the ball like that one was. First to the ball was Branson Corwin over there. Oak Harbor throwing on the far side here. I like the way these kids throw the ball in. A lot of times that one's kind of a little bit of drop throw in, but they can throw it like 40 yards down the field, you know. There's an obstruction. Is he going to call? Didn't call it. Play on, he said.
No, that was a fair tackle, I think.
Well, it was kind of after the ball was there, but no harm. There's a feed ball through. I think he's not offsides, but he's getting challenged there. Is that Branson again?
It is Branson again.
Oh, and that was...
Ooh.
I think he's going to probably call that a corner, and he did. That's what I saw. Off the goalie for a corner kick. So Glacier Peak with a potential scoring opportunity here to see if they can't get something changed on the scoreboard here.
Corner kick taken by Peter Vizzoni.
Let's see if Peter can get it in there.
Glacier Peak corner taken by Peter Vizzoni.
We got Blake in there, the tallest guy in there. Oh, there's a header a little too far up, cleared out by the Wildcats, and saved a potential goalie at that point. Glacier Peak control again up front. Could have another chance to get it up in the middle, and they will. Miskicked. Oh, there's a blooper shot over the top of the goal and out of play for a goal kick for the Wildcats here. So we got in the booth here tonight. We got some nice parents in here from Oak Harbor giving us some great information on the Oak Harbor ways, which we'll pass on to you here in a little bit. They're telling us some very nice things about these kids, where they go to school, what they eat for breakfast. I don't know. We'll figure out what's on that sheet when we get it here in a minute. Thank you, ladies, for coming in. 10 minutes of the game underway right now. So free kick here for Glacier Peak as I turn back to the game, and Sam Hershuk. Oh, the nice ball, Sam. Oh, good defense in there by Oak Harbor. I don't think Sam could have laid it up nicer than that, John.
That's what he does. He's a specialist at getting that 40-yard ball right in on the frame.
He'd make a good golfer. He can pitch it right up on the green.
I haven't noticed that.
You haven't noticed that about him. Yeah, well, that's a skill that's sometimes eludes me as well. Oh, there's a running ball to the goalie, comes out, clears it out back to midfield. Kind of jumped over his back there and kind of got away with it, but ball stolen away by Glacier Peak. He did call a penalty on somebody there.
Yeah, I think he got a pushing penalty on Oak Harbor there,
Yeah.
about the 40.
Yeah, I think who's that over there? Is it kid number 5? We got number 5.
Yeah, that's Riley Prescott.
That's Riley.
Yeah.
He's not on here as number 5, is he?
Yeah, I think so.
Is he? Not on. Maybe I didn't have him on mine. Is
Oh,
it on yours?
He is, yeah.
No, he's not on mine. I
Well,
must.
that's weird.
Well, mine I printed off the web, so maybe they didn't get the web updated.
Actually,
Anyway.
interesting story about Riley Prescott. He didn't start the year with the Grizzlies. He was playing academy soccer, and they don't allow their players to play high school ball unless they get hurt, I suppose. But Riley didn't feel like he was getting enough playing time at that level and didn't want to miss the opportunity to play with the Grizzlies this year. So he came back, and I think this is his second game in.
Okay, so that's probably why he wasn't on the early roster that came off of the web. So there's a nice long throw in from the far side. As I said earlier, you can throw it all the way up in front of the goal, just like a goal kick, and that bounced right into the goalie's hands. And there we go. Thank you. So we got some great information here on these Oak Harbor boys. We'll kind of try to pass it on here as we go along a little bit. Another ball up in front of the goal cleared out by the Wildcats. While they're messing around in the middle of the field here, John, what do you got that the ladies gave us here today?
Well, we've got quite a number of the boys on the Oak Harbor team. 3 or 4 of them actually play for the Whatcom Rangers, which is a very talented select club up in the Bellingham area. I think they ended up in the final 8 at U18 level anyways this year in club soccer.
Okay.
They're coached by the gentleman that coaches at Western Washington University.
Oh, okay. Is that one of those traveling league still things where you go out of the state or go quite a ways away type of thing? Or?
Not a lot. No, that's the academies. These are more in-state. Oops.
So there's a free ball in front, but cleared out good by the Wildcats there, and be a Glacier Peak thrown on this side. So that league doesn't really do that traveling, just the higher league does that.
Yeah, the academy league teams do the traveling.
Well, some of those kids get a lot of traveling in, either playing in those level leagues, and I know even some of the kids playing basketball get to do that. They get to travel like down to California and places like that.
Yeah, I mean, all these boys that are playing the select do get to go down there now and again, but it isn't on their regular schedule.
Yeah.
Special tournaments and stuff.
Okay, there's a header over the top of the goal, almost score goal, but real close. So looks like it's going to end up being a corner kick for Glacier Peak on that side. Oh, he
Short
did
corner.
not take the corner and took the easy corner in. Then another ball up in front of the goal. It didn't go in. It was a shot on goal, went wide. The goalie made a mistake there by not grabbing that ball or not getting both hands on it. Glacier Peak's threatening very strong here up front now. Getting another chance to get the ball over in the middle. Here it comes. Connected really nice with the Wildcat defender there. Daniel Ross clears it out for the Wildcats. Oh, a hard shot on goal, far wide of the goal. Let's see if the referee says that the goalie got his hands on it, deflected it, which will be another corner kick for Glacier Peak here. And we're going to have that same set. Peter doing that again. Does Peter do that all the time? Peter Bizzoni do the goal kicks? Or corner kicks?
Corner kick for Glacier Peak by Peter Verzoni.
There he is. A little bit short. Last one was a little bit long, but still in control up there. A little bit too much contact down there by Glacier Peak of a free kick here for the Wildcats. Well, just you were telling us some good things about some of these Oak Harbor boys. Well, we got some excitement going on here. So let's see if nothing develops. Here's a feed ball through. Might be another chance to center for. There's a ball up mid, saved by The Wildcats again. Well, for the last 4 or 5 minutes here, Glacier Peak's maintained a strong pressure on this left side of the field here.
Yeah, they have. To be expected. I think they just have a little bit more horsepower there.
Your mic is on.
Well, we treated the fans to a little bit of a commentary there, John. With the,
Unintentionally, yeah.
had the PA mic on there for a minute. They kind of like were happy to hear some comments. So you're not on PA now, but tell me some more about some of these Oak Harbor boys.
Their defender on the left middle there is a senior bound for the Marines, U.S. Marines.
Oh, good for him. I'll stand up for him any day.
Absolutely.
Offsides Glacier Peak. What was his name?
That's Chase Muller,
Chase
number
Muller,
6. Yeah.
Number 6?
Yep, Chase is going to be a U.S. Marine. He goes to boot camp on July 21.
Oh, thank you, Chase, for your intending service here for us.
Absolutely. It's a big decision for these kids.
Yeah, that'll be a good experience, I'm sure, though. Mine certainly was.
Yeah.
Yes. Wildcats coming up forward with a lot stronger defense now than a little while ago, so kind of keeping things a little more in control here in midfield. Well, there's a free ball up in front for somebody. I kind of like it when we pass to each other better than just throwing up and see who can get it.
Yeah, it's a lot prettier soccer. It
Unless-
becomes the beautiful game then.
Every once in a while you get a lucky break and it bounces off somebody's head the wrong way and you're off to the races. But there's Glacier Peak again with a feed-through ball. He's offsides, way offsides.
Yeah.
And the fans are just saying, crazy, he wasn't offsides. Yeah, Kevin was 10 yards offsides.
There's a lot of referees in the stands this evening, Ron.
Yeah, most of them, I'm sure.
Yeah.
And I'm sure there's a lot of them that don't understand what offsides is. So,
Yeah.
but he was clearly offside that time. In fact, I had my flag up before the linesman did. Ball out of bounds on the far side. Glacier Peak throw in. Going to be another free kick over there. Yeah. So the ref's calling it a little tight out there. Randy Kohler is not getting too much, allowing too much hand checking. Which is probably good to start this game that way for sure.
Yeah. Supposed to be played with the feet.
Yeah. You get feet and you can get a little body contact, but you got to keep your hands down, no pushing. It's hard to do.
Yeah, it is.
Definitely hard to do. So, anything else on Oak Harbor?
Yeah, the keeper, Kevin Silvera, oops, sorry about that, Ron, is bound for the University of Idaho, I think. University of Idaho. He's a music major.
A music major.
A music major, yeah.
Oh,
Yep.
He'll probably try to get on the soccer team over there, you think?
Yeah, well, I think they have a Division I team, or
I think Idaho's Division I, yeah.
yeah, they are. Whether they have a soccer team or not, I don't know. Washington State's a Division One in the same geographic area, and they don't have a soccer team.
Yeah, that surprised me when I found that out. So I don't know whether Idaho does or not. But ball out of bounds on near side here will be a Glacier Peak throw, and I'm surprised that that Oak Harbor defender let that go out. Nice throw into midfield up there. Well, if they don't have a Division I team, I'm sure they've got some good intramural soccer, and he'll probably get his activity and physical exercise on some of those.
Oh, I've no doubt.
So did they say what he does music-wise, or
No, I don't know about that.
just because he's a music major?
Just a music major.
Well, oh, there's a takedown, cleanly done. No call, play on.
Played all ball on that one, Ron.
Yeah, and he's not getting up too quickly here. I think that was Alex Warner. Was that number 8 that went down? It was, yeah.
Alex Weiner, yeah.
Alex Weiner, yeah. Well, it was a clean tackle, and wasn't called by the ref. Nice gesture there by Kevin Dawn coming over and seeing if he's all right and patting him on the back. Good sportsmanship.
I think he's okay.
I think he is too. He's going to stay there. So in this situation, when he stops the play, he just kick the ball to the goalie.
There's no rule. It's good sportsmanship, considered good form to return the stoppage of play favor by just returning the ball after the player is either removed from the field or back up on his feet.
Yeah, and I've seen this several times before, and I'm not sure what the formality of it is. The referee gives the ball to the opposing team and says, "Kick it to the goalie." Why didn't he just give it to the goalie?
Well, it wouldn't have the demonstration of good
Oh,
sportsmanship.
there's a front feed by Corwin. Right to the goalie, shot on goal. Almost scoring there, but at least you get a hard shot on goal. Wake up the goalie for sure.
Angle was a little bit sharp for that.
Yeah, he'd had to probably bounce off of him and get a rebound goal or something, but
Yeah,
it's a good hard shot. There's another attempt to shoot it up there. Ball controlled down the corner by Glacier Peak, trying to get something up in the middle. There it is.
Yeah, it's Connor Seed. He's a great ball handler.
That's a slide tackle by Braden Saunders there, got called. I thought he hit the ball, but the ref didn't like it.
Yes.
This Chase Mueller going to give it a big boot back here for Oak Harbor. Well, we have some information on Chase Mueller over here, I think.
Yeah, Chase is he's the future Marine.
He's, yeah.
Well, here's a good chance. Michael McKinney.
Who'd that off of? Looks like it was off of Glacier Peak, going to be a goal kick.
Some of the forwards for Glacier Peak have their eyes on that goal, but they are missing opportunities to pass the ball out front to somebody that's got a better angle.
Yeah, I got Chase Mueller is going to go into boot camp on July 21st. That's pretty quick. He'd just be out of school for a little while.
Yeah, he's going to go into the intelligence in the Marines.
Well, I'm glad we have some intelligent Marines.
Yeah. Although anybody in the Navy might tell you there is no such thing.
Oh, there's a free ball in front of the goal. That's going to be called off.
And all the
Randy.
referees in the stands here kind of don't like that.
Well, it's pretty much protecting the goalie. The goalie actually had his hands on the ball, and I'm not sure who did actually get their foot on it, but He gave hands on the ball possession there, so Randy Kohler's protecting our goalie there. Pretty good.
Entering the game for Glacier Peak, Alex Bergstrom.
There's a good shoulder check, and it's going to get called. Randy didn't like that one. Good solid check away from the ball. Free kick here again for our young Marine friend. Man, you're going to kick it through the goal, for heaven's sakes. Wow, right to the goalie. That was a fine kick. A little higher, a little left. You know, one of those things could happen.
It was a 50-yarder.
It was. 13 minutes left to go in the first period, still no score. This Glacier Peak goalie clears it out to the far side. Semper Fi shot on goal by Chase Mueller. There's a feed through up to Glacier Peak. There's a quick over the top. It's going to get called for a high kick. And the fans don't like that call either. Was that Peter that did that?
No, that was Graydon Saunders.
That was Graydon?
Yeah.
Well, I thought it was a nice play.
Yeah.
Ball out on the far side there. Glacier Peak throw in. Several good attempts on goal here by Glacier Peak, but not quite happening.
Not yet. Pretty good pressure. But the Oak Harbor defense has been standing up pretty firm there.
Yeah, they've been doing a good job defensive-wise, and couple of lucky shots there for a bit. So see what they can feed through here this time. And defense takes that away from Glacier Peak. Missed header there by Wildcats. There's a feed through, and that's close to offsides, but not called. So he should get it sent it up in front of the goal, got cleared out by Wildcats, and again a possible thwarted attempt here by Glacier Peak. Ball controlled by Blake Foreman here in the backfield to thwart any offensive threat by the Wildcats. Back again to Blake on this side. There's a first to ball play. See number 20 Kyle Truex there from Wildcats, first to ball while we stand and wait for it to come. Easy to do sometimes. You're waiting for the ball to come and somebody runs and gets it from you. Hard to keep a game in motion, but usually you got to do it. If you're not moving, then somebody's going to move in front of you. There's a feed through carry. That's Matt Johnson, pulls it back. Again, Matt's waiting for that ball, and he got outrun. There's a feed through on a fast play if he can outrun it, and the goalie got out there and got it quickly.
That's Lucas McMillan
Lucas
in goal there. Who's also going to college in Idaho.
Whoa, we're going to have a penalty called over here on somebody. I'm not sure who, but Austin Johnson is getting up kind of.
No, that's Graydon Saunders.
Oh, it's
again.
Graydon?
Good call. Graydon kind of
It is, yeah.
went in with his upper body right at the defender there.
Yeah, Graydon's holding his jaw like he was not happy. He must have taken a hit in the face or something.
Well, it was our Marine friend that did it. So
yeah. Chase Mueller said, not in my camp, huh?
Yeah.
Well, a little excitement and oohs and ahs for the fans here as Chase again tosses it down, far downfield here. Quick defense there by Nick Kunst as he kicks it out of bounds to save any possible offensive challenge by the Wildcats there.
Yeah, Oak Harbor starting to play a little bit more possession ball here.
Yeah.
Create a few chances.
Looks like they're figured out that they aren't really as outclassed as somebody thought they might be. They can play with these kids, huh?
Yep.
There's a feed up center, cleared out by Blake, I believe, wasn't it?
Yeah, Blake Foreman.
Oh, there's a bouncing free ball up to the Oak Harbor goalie. Coming in on 9 minutes left to go in this first period. No real scores, couple possible threats on goal for Glacier Peak, but nothing very serious happening yet.
Yeah, the more Oak Harbor starts to press here, the more mistakes that are being made by the midfield and defenders, like that one there.
Like that one right there. Just try to force it through, and there's a defensive or offensive mistake by Oak Harbor, just the same, back to back. And there's there's Chase back in the saving position there. Came over to rescue his partner.
Yep, he did. Michael McKinney had a good opportunity on the side there, but Chase came back and successfully took the ball off of him.
Looked like Chase had some pretty good closing speed there as we get a ball flower up in the middle of the goal, right to the goalie, off the defender.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Chase is looks like a fine soccer player.
Yeah, he played for Northwest Nationals too, which is another one of the top 8 club teams in the state.
Yeah. Oh, he's showing he's able to do that, or I think he's able to do that.
Yep, he certainly is.
Glacier Peak messing around here in the back, kind of. Good header there by, I guess, number 13, Ben McCormick, senior. Yeah, it looked for a while there like Glacier Peak was just going to like run over them, and then the last 3 or 4 minutes it's kind of changed direction here a little bit. But Glacier Peak up front right now with a chance to put something in play in front of the goal, way over the top, far wide. That was not probably what I would think a smart thing to do when you had players on the field on your left.
Yeah, pretty ambitious.
But a shot on goal nonetheless, even though it was wide.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, Kai Dewan.
Kai Dewan, Kevin Dewan, brothers, are they twins or are they, what are they? Let's see.
Nope, they're not twins.
Oh, Kai's a senior, right?
Kai's a senior.
Yeah. Kevin's a junior.
Yeah.
So they're a year apart.
Kevin also played academy for the last 2 years. In fact, he didn't play high school ball last year because of his academy affiliation. But this year, he just felt that he'd get more playing time and one more chance to play with his brother.
Yeah, I think that's a good thing.
Mm-hmm.
Glacier Peak almost got good control of the ball there and lost it again.
Yeah.
There's a high flying ball up to Kai. Oh, a through ball. Not happy camper there, but the goalie just barely gets it at the edge of the box out there. One more step, he'd have been out. That would have been interesting.
Yeah, he had a little bit of a foot race there for a loose ball.
Yeah, so if he had actually stepped out, did he have to have both feet out or what? Or just 1 foot out, do you know?
Out of the box?
Yeah.
He's got to have both feet in the box.
So if he'd have stepped out with 1 foot on the line there,
It would have been a call, yeah.
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 Would have been a free kick from that point then, huh?
It would have.
Well, lucky he could see the yellow line below. Wow, that's going to end up in another corner kick for Glacier Peak here. And
Glacier Peak corner taken by Graydon Saunders.
Graham's going to take this one, huh? Well, we got Blake Foreman in the middle of the goal up there. Referee talking to the goalie. Not sure what's going on down there. He's not happy, waving his hands at the coach. So he can't see around Blake. That's his problem. Blake couldn't get his head on it, a little high. There's a ball up in front of the goal. Corwin bounces it off of Oak Harbor. Saved by him going out of bounds. Kai comes up to save it for Glacier Peak. Feeds it back. Kai can go forward. He can get through. Cannot make it through. Good strong line up there. There's a center shot right.
Whoa.
Oh, far post just outside. That was a nice shot on goal attempt there. Those are the kind that shoulda, coulda, might have been a goal.
Very close. Just missed by a couple of feet.
Down to 2 minutes, 15 seconds left to go in this period when they had that good attempt on goal there. Unfortunately, close doesn't count except in horseshoes, right?
And darts.
And darts.
Final 2 minutes of the half will be kept on the field by the official.
Yeah, actually, according to the official rules, the whole game is kept on the field by the official, isn't it?
It is. In
Yeah.
fact, the only purpose the scoreboard serves is to
Keep the fans happy.
announce the score and give the fans some idea as to what's...
Yeah. That's a nice long ball up in front of the goal, punched out by Lucas. Cleared back out on the near side here by Michael McKinney.
Yeah, Oak Harbor's starting to press here.
Yeah. Get the ball up there on their end of the field. They want to make something happen.
Could be an interesting second half if it stays this way.
Yeah. Yeah, it's going to be a little adjustment at halftime here. I don't know if they're going to change up their lineup formation or players or how they're going to do it, but they got to figure out something to do a little better. Safe play back to the goalie by Wildcats there. There's what I call an aggressive play by, that was Kai, wasn't it? Yeah.
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 Kai coming up, going to the ball, not waiting for it to come. And unfortunately didn't be able to control it all the way up, but took the offensive threat away from Oak Harbor there. Feed the ball across into the center. Could possibly have another chance to shoot on goal before this half's over. There's a long ball shot on goal. Far wide, far long. Maybe that's why he shot. He knew there probably wasn't much time left. Referee signaling like 1 minute or
Yep,
1
that's what he
second or
says.
something. Got his finger sticking up in the air in either case.
Could be checking the wind velocity.
I think that was a 1 minute. So he's added just a little bit of time here from the clock.
Yeah, I think he's probably added something for the little grind that happened there about 5 or 10 minutes ago in front of the net when
Yeah.
the Oak Harbor player was down for a couple of minutes.
There's a shot, another potential chance to get the ball up in front of the goal, and it is right to the goalie. And
It's offside, though.
it was offside, yeah. I didn't see that. Thanks for picking that up. That should probably just about wind things up as Randy looks at his watch, and I think he's going to blow it as soon as this ball's in the air. Well, almost. Almost. Here we go right now. There's the whistle right
Yep.
there.
And it's halftime.
And it's halftime, so thanks for joining us here for this first half. And we'll take a short break here and be back in about 8 minutes.
That was beautiful. Basically, yeah, it's great.
Are you looking for help selling or buying a new home in the beautiful Snohomish area? I got great news. Look no further than Gilpin Realty, and you want to make sure you talk to Leela and Ray Cook. They understand. There's somebody you can trust if you're looking for new construction. They know the community. They know the schools. Why? Because they're lifelong Snohomish residents and they have 32 years of real estate experience. So if you're buying, if you're selling, you're looking for a house for your family, there's nowhere else to go than Leela and Ray Cook. Give them a call or check out all their properties right now at gilpinrealty.com. The Eye Care Center of Snohomish on Avenue D is here to help with all your eye care needs. Our professional staff is committed to offering the most sophisticated, high-end, latest technologies to our patients. And the Eye Care Center is a relaxed atmosphere, allows you to browse the over 800 high-end designer frames, including some for the little ones. There's really no reason to go anywhere else. See us online at eyecarecenterofsnohomish.com or call 360-568-6666.
Welcome back to STSPN here for the second half of this battle today between the Oak Harbor Wildcats and the Glacier Peak Grizzlies. Bears and the Cats are at it here tonight. No score in the first half. Strong defense by Oak Harbor, thwarting a couple of good opportunities by Glacier Peak to score here tonight. So as we get ready to start this second half, we'll see what kind of adjustments and encouragement they have gotten from each of their coaches and see if they possibly change up anything having to do with their lineup here. So stay tuned for some more exciting action. Again, Glacier Peak coming into this game undefeated and hoping to stay that way with a 5-0-1 record as we begin play. Glacier Peak kickoff here. Right out of the gate, downfield hard. Glacier Peak with a strong offensive attempt, thwarted by Oak Harbor defense. A wild kick at the goal here. That was
Nick Kunst.
Nick Coots, number 9 there, with what he thought was going to be a shot on goal and kind of miskicked it a little bit. But again, strong offensive burst right away by the Grizzlies. First to the ball again, which is smart and necessary.
Nick Kunst will be going to the University of Washington in the fall.
In the fall. Is he going to be trying soccer, or do you know?
No.
He's
No.
Just going to go to the U?
Just going to get a good education.
Well, anybody can get admitted to U is going to get a good education because he had to be pretty smart to get there in the first place. I think it's, what, a 3.5 or 3.6 is the minimum average to get into U?
Yeah, Nick is a 4-point.
Yeah, well, he qualifies then.
Yes, he does.
A slight altercation down here on the near side by Glacier Peak, signaled by our linesman Konstantin Kafalis, the Greek linesman. There's a through ball right to the goalie, fortunately for Oak Harbor. That had been about 10 yards wider. You had Branson Corwin streaking in there.
Yeah, both Peter Rizzoni for the Grizzlies and Alexander Krantz from the Oak Harbor are hoping to attend a school in England next year and play soccer.
That ball is off the end line. It's going to be a corner for Glacier Peak over here. That was
Yes, it is.
nice streaking offensive play there. Well, they're both going to the U, huh?
No, they're going to attend the RIASA Soccer Academy in England.
Oh, in England?
Yep.
That's what you were saying as I got distracted there. Where is that, do you know?
I don't. I think it might be around London, though.
Well, you can't get too far away from London and still be in England.
Yeah, true enough.
Well, that didn't develop anything for Glacier Peak. Here still strongly maintaining full control this beginning of this half. Offsides Glacier Peak.
That must be, what, the 7th,
Yeah,
8th offside on Glacier Peak in this game?
That was Gabe White, I think, offside that time.
Yes, it was.
Well, better to be offsides than too late, I guess, sometimes. So he'll get it timed out. Again, the ball maintaining. There's the first time the ball's got very far past midfield for Oak Harbor there.
Here comes another threat.
No, they didn't. That's as far as they got, about 40 yards away from goal. That's another offsides. And I think that's Branson not happy over there.
No, that would be
Who's that?
Kevin Dewan.
Kevin Dewan's not happy over there. I think he was offsides.
It's a tough call in soccer because you
Yeah.
have to watch three things.
Yeah.
You have to watch the ball, the guy who's kicking it, and the guy who's on the receiving end all at the same time.
Yeah, and referee Randy Kohler is over there talking to the
Coach Veach, of Glacier Peak. Yeah.
Glacier Beach coach. So Kyle wants to know why he called that offsides, and I think he probably had an argument over there because that was pretty far across. And
Well, The rule is that if you're not offside when the ball is kicked, then it doesn't matter where you take the ball.
Yeah, and I think that's what he was arguing over there.
I'm sure it was.
Well, there we got the ball down about the 25-yard line for the Wildcats. This first chance they've had it down close to even where they could possibly get a shot on goal.
I don't think they've had a shot on goal in the game yet.
Not a real shot. Had a kind of a halfway shot earlier on. But nothing real serious. Those long, easy shots to the goalie are basically shots, but
Yeah, they're going to have to, if Glacier Peak is going to score here, they're going to have to play more possession rather than trying that long ball. It's not working at all. The defense for Oak Harbor is playing it very well.
there's a feed through. No offsides this time, but outrun by Oak Harbor and out of bounds. That will be a good Glacier Peak throw-in. And again, this is a scoring opportunity. I think anytime you're within that 10 or 15-yard line, they can throw it out up in front of the goalie like a corner kick.
The throw-in will be taken by Branson Corwin, who can easily throw it right up into the goal face there.
Yeah. So let's see what develops here. Branson is the ball up, and it's in front, and we've got somebody's head on it, and it's over the top. Well, there you go. Another good attempt on goal, just a slight angle of that round head against the round ball going in the wrong direction.
That's why the pros use their forehead to head a ball, not the top of their head.
Yeah. Yeah, well, again, Glacier Peak with a scoring opportunity and maintains still control down here on this end of the field. Glacier Peak throw in here. Is that Nick Kunst going to throw it in? He'll probably throw it down there a ways or not. Throw it in play first. Oh, that's a far ball to nobody. It was probably a good idea if he'd had a player over there, but
Well, I think he had an intention to cross it right to the other defender.
yeah,
Ooh, baby.
just a little bit too short.
It was well anticipated by the center back.
Yeah, good idea.
Yeah.
For sure. There's an offensive maneuver here. It's up in front of the goal. Oh, he missed it. Is that Corwin?
Branson Corwin.
Yeah.
Couldn't get his foot on the ball, wide open.
Wide open. He tried to do a little kick dance over there, I think. I want to see that one on replay. That'll be cute. He'll like watching that over again, probably.
I don't know. It might keep him awake tonight.
Yeah. Anytime you miss a shot opportunity like that, you're going to think about it. So, again, another good scoring opportunity thwarted by the luck of the Wildcats, if you will.
There's a bit of skill there, I'd say, on that defensive core.
Yeah, that one was pure luck that he missed that one.
Yeah, that was.
There's one that's kind of going to be a possible. Ooh, very close. That was a good kick on goal. A little harder might have got by him, but
He had a bit of a hard time hanging onto that ball, and that kind of squirted away from there at the last minute.
nice play by Riley there.
Yeah, Riley Prescott. The Grizzlies are pressing here.
Yeah, definitely came out of that halftime with a lot more enthusiasm, a lot more aggression, and a lot more first to the ball activity.
It's a good opportunity for Oak Harbor.
There's a weak feed. If
Yeah.
that had gotten through, that would have been really interesting because that was just one step from getting up in front of the goal there.
A game like this, a slip up
Yeah.
for the team that hasn't really had much of the run and play can certainly change the tide.
Yeah, just one little mistake like that could have happened. That's going to be no, it wasn't out. There
Here's trouble.
could have been, and it is. Oh, that's going to call that. Yes, he is. Little knockdown there as Jeremy Mitchell hit the ground. So again, this is a goal scoring opportunity for the Wildcats here. Is that number 11 there? Is that Alexander Krantz going to take that? It is, isn't it?
It is.
So
Good opportunity for the
Now,
Wildcats.
can this go straight in and score, or does it have to touch
Oh, yeah.
somebody?
He can go straight in if he can get it there.
Okay, well, that's kind of where he was not trying to go straight in. He's trying to get it off somebody. So he gets another shot. No, passes it out. I would have took that up there too.
Yeah.
And here's a, oh, that one's going to be a Wildcat throw in. And let's see if Wildcats have somebody who can throw the ball in long ways. Has that cleared the first fence to not a problem for Taylor Yancey, who took that fence like it was a 2-foot chair.
Now, we used to be able to do that, Ron.
Yeah, I'll take it in one stride from now on. Well, pretty good throw up in front of the goal, but drop back into Lucas's hands there. Oh, I didn't look and see what happened, but he
he
slipped.
just a little nudge.
Little nudge?
Nothing that was worth a penalty.
Oh, Lucas
But
helped him back up, huh?
Yeah, he didn't want any part of that.
Yeah.
It's
Well,
tough. It's tough.
So almost 10 minutes went by in this second period here before the Wildcats got the ball even down on their end of the field, and here's a possible attempt shot on goal deflected by Oak Harbor and be a corner kick on the far side over there.
Yep.
Taken by.
Corner kick by Glacier Peak.
Oh, didn't take the corner kick.
Peter Vizzoni.
You know, I don't like it, but they must have a reason for doing that.
I'm with you. I don't like it either.
And they can tell me about it after they see the replay tomorrow. I think scoring opportunities should be taken.
Yeah.
Ball out of bounds this side would be Glacier Peak throw in. Control backfield here.
Nice one-touch passing there by Glacier Peak.
Very nice. Control it to the far side, see if they can get it through the mess, and he does. There's a feed through.
Well played by the defender again.
Yeah, and I'm not sure that might have been offsides if it had gotten through. It was close. There's a little roughing up going on over there, but no call. Now he's going to call that. That's a slide tackle that Randy doesn't like out there. So
Yeah.
it's going to be a free kick for Wildcats on the far side. Can't quite read who that is.
That's Garth Westcott.
That Garth?
Good opportunity for the Wildcats here.
Yeah, should be able to get that up on the 10-yard line, and he does.
yes.
No, it's
Well
floating
done.
nicely in
Well
the
done.
mess up there, but Glacier Peak had the taller jump on that. Wildcats still controlling midfield, but to no avail at this point.
Glacier Peak's a little edgy there, just getting rid of that ball a little quick when they
Yeah.
need to keep possession.
Oh, nice, a nice feedback in there by Andrew Mitchell back to the mid. And unfortunately didn't develop in a really strong shot on goal.
Andrew Mitchell will be off to the University of Santa Cruz this fall.
Oh. Santa Cruz. Nice warm climate.
Yeah, sounds good to me.
Well, we've got a little warm here. We've had almost 75 degrees, or almost in some places here this week. Monday anyway. There's a feed through. Saved by, that's not going to be called, but
No.
fans
Mr.
think
Corwin, I think he doesn't realize the Academy Awards are already over this year.
yeah.
Referee saw
Yeah.
through that.
Yeah, he's kind of just fell down pretty easy there.
Yeah, he did. Oh, well, it's worth a try.
Yeah. Well, we're starting to see a little life come back into the Wildcats here after a slow start of this half.
Yeah, definitely.
Down to the 25-minute mark here, left to play. Plenty of time for a lot of scores to happen either way here. As That ball goes out of bounds. I think he's going to call that. Yes, he did call that off Glacier Peak, which is what I saw from here, even though the fans aren't happy about that. And neither is the Glacier Peak player happy about that. And I'm not close enough to say who was right or wrong, but
It looked to me as if Graydon was trying to get a call there. He should have been, it might have been more effective to play the ball.
yeah. Well, Oak Harbor throwing right to Glacier Peak and get it back in their control again. If they can get something in the middle, and they've got something going at this point. That was
No.
unfortunate off of an Oak Harbor player who wasn't even looking.
Another good anticipation
Yeah.
by an Oak Harbor defender.
There's a good feed forward by Oak Harbor. If he can get it back to the middle is where his player was. He was playing a give and go, though, so I don't blame him for that. Oh, there's another mistake by Oak Harbor. There, he's clear if he can get by him. I'm not going to let him by him. Oh, he does get by him. There's a shot up. Oh, no. Good defense. Good defense. Who's that young man? Number 13, Ben McCormick.
Yep,
McCormick.
McCormick played that very well.
Excellent defense. Give him a gold star for that one. He saved a goal probably for sure there.
Yeah, Riley Prescott's got great speed going around that corner, and he almost...
Yeah. And he beat him once, but he caught him.
He did.
There's that throwing up in front of the goal again, and see who can get under it. Oh, there's a head on it.
Woohoo! Saved
Oak
by...
Harbor head. Yep. And that's going to be a corner on the far side.
That was an excellent throw-in by Branson Corwin, and it was headed right for the upper left corner, but one of the Oak Harbor defenders headed it away from the goal.
He did. Another good defensive play by them. Here's the shot up and goal. That's right through everybody's head and out the far side. I don't know if it touched anybody, did it?
I don't believe so, because it is a goal kick.
Yeah, I think that's what happened. It's kind of just threaded its way through the mass there, and another scoring opportunity thwarted.
Entering the game for Glacier Peak, Alex Bergstrom.
And again, we've got something going up front. There's a center. Defensive by Oak Harbor stopped that feed to center. Here's another chance to center it. Feed up front. Oh, it's warded out again by Oak Harbor. There we go.
Oak Harbor's packing the box, and it's very difficult for
Yeah.
Glacier Peak to get something going.
Near side to Nick over here is going to get it. No, he didn't get it taken away from him. Nice maneuver by Nick. Nice feed up by Nick. There's an inside feed, and still controlled by the Grizzlies. Nicely ball handling down there. There's a shot on goal, far wide, and that's going to be another corner, deflected by Oak Harbor. Now that looked like some good soccer playing going on there, John.
Yep, it was. They got some tic-tac-toe happening. Unfortunately, like I say, Oak Harbor's packing that box, and it's very difficult for them to find a good shooting angle.
Yeah, they're pulling a little bit more defensive maneuvers here, which is probably why they aren't getting as many offensive maneuvers.
Glacier Peak corner taken by Peter Vizzoni.
Peter gets it nicely up in front of the goal, off the head, top of the head, and over the bar. And again, if he'd have got his forehead on it, he could have deflected it right into the goal there. And was that Blake did that? It looked like to me it was.
Yeah, Blake. You'd think with his height that he could have got a little higher and got his forehead on that ball.
A little higher, yeah.
Put it down instead of up.
Yeah, well, he got his head on it, which was a good thing, just not quite. Get the right carom off the dome there. Glacier Peak again controlling. There's a far ball on the far side. That's going to be a run down and shot on goal. Beautiful stop by the goalie and saved by the defender as it bounced off the goalie and knocked out of the end line. Will result in a corner kick on the near side over here for Glacier Peak. And
Grizzly corner taken by Graydon Saunders.
That's lots of good opportunities on goal here for the Grizzlies, and here's another one. It's up a little far wide, and it's off ahead again, and that one just barely missed the far post over there, out. Now that was a good header, just directionally challenged, but not vertically challenged.
Yeah. Yeah, he flattened it out all right, but
Yeah.
it just missed that corner by about a foot.
Yeah. Wow. Talk about shots on goal by the Grizzlies this half. I mean, there's been like a half a dozen here just recently. Now there's a good feed forward. No offside called on that one, and I agree with it. And the shot on goal, far post, barely missed. And just like that, as you were talking earlier, John, all this offensive threat by the Grizzlies, and then just straight down the field, and the shot on goal could have gone in just as easy as it went out.
Yep, it was a very good shot.
And defense just let them get back there quickly.
So Andrew Mitchell took that shot.
Just not giving up on that. There's a lot of room behind the goalposts here at this stadium here at Glacier Peak. So if they don't have both balls found, why they got to go chase this another one back there. It's probably another 30 or 40 yards back behind the goal to go get it. So
Oh, yeah.
back in play now again. Ball back in midfield, under control of the Grizzlies at this point. That was deflected off of O'Carter. Be a Grizzly throw in. Branson throws it far down the field and deflected out of bounds by the Grizzlies. So
Yeah, mishandled by Alex Bergstrom there.
Alex didn't quite catch it.
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, Wyatt Miller.
It's a good Wildcat throw in. Oh, that's going to be
Yeah.
always a little dangerous, I think, but boys like to play dangerous games. Oh, good offensive play there. Unfortunately, he got picked up. A little scramble from the goal. Grizzlies still have it. Going down the far side, trying to center. Feeds back. Still maintaining control. Out taken away down there. Wyatt Miller lost that one, but is going to be off of Wildcats, so it'll be a Grizzly throw in here. And again, this is still a potential scoring opportunity if he wants it to be, but see what Michael, who's that? Oh, that's Branson again, isn't it?
Yeah, Branson Corwin.
Well, Branson's going to put it up there in the goal, so here we go, guys. It's up in the air. It's off ahead and over the front and back up in the goal again. That's another ball forcing itself down in the front. Nice defensive maneuvering there by the Wildcats to keep the Grizzlies from getting in front of that ball. And here we go with the Wildcats on the far side with another potential scoring opportunity if you can get it back in the middle soon enough. And the goalie comes out to get it, and just like that, within one or two steps of letting the ball get in front of you, it got close again.
Yep, Oak Harbor's countering quite nicely. They strike quickly after a scramble in front of their own goal.
Yeah, well, and then what's causing that, of course, is we have too many players down. There's a shot on goal, deflected off the goalie. It's in front of the goal and still not in. And I think there's a little concern by the fans it might have been in.
It looked like it might have been in, but the AR was right there, and he saw it, so
AR didn't call it. He was there.
one can only assume that it was pulled out of the goal before.
It didn't when it bounced off his hands. It didn't bounce in. It bounced in front of the goal. But
Yeah.
I don't know if he had it on his hands when it was inside the goal or not, or all the way in. I mean, from this angle, there's nobody who can tell exactly how far the ball was in.
Not from here, no. But the AR was right on the line, so
Yeah,
we know he's good at what he does.
that's old Konstantin Kafalis. He likes to be down there.
Yes, he does.
And here we got Oak Harbor again bringing the ball down far side. Sort of bailed out by Glacier Peak there to get things settled down a little bit here.
Yeah, it's back and forth right now, Ron. I think one mistake could be costly.
Yeah, it's
For
you know,
either
a
side.
0-0 game, 15 minutes to play here roughly, and all that early offense by Glacier Peak, and kind of like fire went out, it seems like a little bit here.
Yeah, I would say so. This would definitely be an upset if the Wildcats can pull it out.
Yeah, even a 0-0 or a tie game would be an upset, I would think. Oh, here's numbers,
3 on 1.
2.
3 on 1 opportunity.
Oh,
for
there's feed it out. He's got it. Oh, good defense by Glacier Peak there. Now there's no call. Somebody on the ground. That went out. So Oak Harbor over there wanted to know why he wasn't getting a call on that. And I'm kind of wondering why he didn't either, but it was close.
Referees letting them play.
Yeah, letting them play more now than they did early, and
Yes, for sure.
and that's as it should be. Let's make this a ball game, not an acting contest. There's a
here.
feed through. I think he might have been offsides, but he wasn't called offsides.
Nope.
Oh, that was a mistake. Fans are getting restless.
0-0.
Natives are getting excited. Starting to build a fire.
Could be a big finish.
Well, I think one score is going to mean a lot in this game.
No question.
There's a ball up in front. Knocked out by the Wildcat strong defense. They're playing like 5 guys back in front of the box there,
Yeah,
though.
they're packing that box pretty good.
So not a lot of room in there. Now, see that nice header there off the front of his forehead back to the goalie? All you got to do that is on a corner kick.
And do it down the other end would be nice.
Yeah. So now this looks like a pinball game here, one end to the other. Now Glacier Peak controlling in front, trying to pass through. No, feed through didn't go.
Over.
There's one going. Oh, that's a little push off. Got away with it.
Again, Glacier Peak going for an ill-advised shot on goal when possession would have been a better choice.
Yeah, right now you need to get good possession, good crossing where you got the angles working for you. Yeah, getting a little physical there, letting things go.
Mm-hmm.
There's a long feed down by the Wildcats. Number 7 is going to get pushed out of the way there. He's still holding it. He's getting shoved pretty good, and he gets away with it. So yeah, it let it go, like you said.
It's a freshman, Wyatt Miller, made a nice play on that.
Yeah.
Here's a.
And back again, offsides. Well, that one I'm not sure about.
Yeah, hard to say.
I think he might have been offside, but Constantine said he was offside, so he's offsides.
That's right.
But a large roar from the Glacier Peak fans here.
Entering the game for Glacier Peak, Gabe White.
Get some fresh legs in the game here and see if we can get some more speed back for Glacier Peak here. Clock running down to 12 minutes here left to go in this second period. Final moments of the game, or final minutes of the game here. Glacier Peak moving forward. There's a feed through. Oh, a nice drop. He's inside. He's gonna get called in the box.
Yep, PK.
Wow.
I don't know if I agree with that call, Ron.
No, I don't agree with that either. I thought he actually had the ball. I didn't think it was really that. I've seen worse stuff than that happen already tonight.
Yeah, that looked like shoulder to shoulder to me, but like you say, the referee called it, so that's what it is.
Okay, so right or left? Which way you going?
I don't know. I'm going to go left.
You're going left. I'll go right.
I'm going
One of us is going to be right. Kick is in far post left. Is that what you said? Far post
did.
left.
Glacier Peak goal scored by number 2, Connor Seed.
Goal scored off a penalty kick in the box there, which may be controversial in some people's minds, but not in the Grizzlies' minds. So some of the groaning fans will probably be very happy that we had a score out of that, at least at this point. And still, like you say, a lot of time left in a game like this, and anything can still happen either way. There's Wildcats trying to move downfield again, and they do.
Poor clearing pass by Glacier Peak there.
Oh, there's a weak shot on goal by the Wildcats. So you got what backwards? Oh, okay. We're back in action here as Grizzlies move down the field again at the 10-minute mark here. Ball up midfield. Going to take a shot on goal. Probably an okay shot on goal. Had plenty of room to do it, just a little long.
Missed wide on that one by about 2 feet.
Yeah. I'm not sure that the goalie's big enough to catch anything below the bar, so it's got to be a strong, hard, curving shot or something like that to go in from 20 yards out.
Yeah.
Which can happen.
Oh, yeah.
And Grizzlies going to the ball good this time again. It's going to be a feed through on the far right side here.
That's Wyatt Miller streaking down the side from his defensive position.
Wyatt got it up right to the goalie.
Yeah.
I think that's a good idea, not what he intended. I think he intended that to be about 10 yards back left of that.
Yeah, it was intended to be a pass out to one of the 2 streaking forwards there.
Yep. Well, he'll get probably another chance eventually here. Oh, that almost snuck through there.
Excellent play by the defender of Oak Harbor.
Yeah. And another thwarted offensive play by Oak Harbor. That's number 7, Gavin Stewart. Have we covered all those kids from Oak Harbor that we got the information on yet?
No, yeah, let me see. There's something. Gavin Stewart played for Whatcom Rangers, another one of the top 8 select clubs in the state.
Oh, good for Gavin. There's a ball kind of floating right at the goalie over his head. I thought he kind of ducked. I couldn't understand what he was doing there for a minute, but he knew what he was doing.
Yeah, he did. Gavin Stewart actually coached the U12 rec team last year.
Oh. Well.
And he swims on the Oak Harbor swim team, and he runs track.
Wow, multiple athlete.
Cross country, not track.
Cross country?
Yeah.
There's a shot by Branson. And that missed inside post. How did he miss that?
That was just got the wrong side of his foot on it.
Yeah, I think the goalie did touch that, I guess. I thought he actually missed it.
Yeah, looks like he did because it's a corner.
It's going to be a corner kick, and that's going to be...
Corner kick taken by Graydon Saunders.
Well, again, a multiple attempt.
No, wrong.
Oh, gee, he's not going to do what we like, but he's going to do it second time around. And there's a shot headed in there, at least headed down.
Yeah.
Let's go Grizzlies, giddy up, say the fans out there. I want to see some more goals. 7 minutes and 12 seconds left to go in this final period. Wildcats controlling the ball a little bit there, not panicking at this point.
No, 1-0. It's a good score for them right now.
There's a feed through. Ooh, that's a shot on goal wide.
Oh, I don't understand that.
No, he had a couple of players working for him over there. And
he did.
He had just popped it up or dropped it off. It would have been a lot better than that long, hard shot on goal.
Well, maybe they're just trying to bide some time here.
No, I don't know why they want to do that. There's too much time. 5 minutes is not something you want to be stalling around at a 1-0 game.
No, and like you say, it
2-0 maybe, but not 1.
Could easily switch around.
Oh, I think those some Oak Harbor fans didn't like the push off over there. But,
I think with reason, too.
yeah, should have been called.
Yeah, I agree.
There's another wild shot on goal. No reason to do that. You know, you look out here, you get the Branson on the far right side just standing there waiting for the pass, and he's like, what are you doing?
Entering the game for the Grizzlies, number 17, Sam Herchuk.
All right, Sam, you got 5 minutes and 25 seconds to make something happen here for your dad. Let's see you do something.
Well, he scored the game winner when you and I last did the
I know.
game.
I know.
He's still basking in the glory of it.
Well, he should. He's got the whole rest of the year to bask in that. So let's see if we can get something going here. There's that kind of feed through that I like to see happen when there's a run.
Yeah, that's what they need more of.
Yeah, instead of that long, hard shot on goal. There's one down the right side to Branson. If he can center it, no, that's going to be off the end. That's going to be a corner, I think.
I think a throw in. Oh, no, you're right. It's a
right.
corner.
It is a corner,
Yeah.
Went well off the end, so see if we can get another scoring opportunity here if they don't screw around down there.
And which is what they did.
They did, didn't they?
They did.
And beat a low ball inside. That's a high shot over the goal post for 3 points in another game of football. But not this game of football.
Right.
Well, unfortunately, that scoring attempt was not happening. But there's another chance to feed through. There's a shot on goal. That should roll in, and it does. Finally crossed the ball nicely.
Very nice goal by Branson Corwin.
And Corwin won't be remembering his previous not hit goal.
Glacier Peak goal scored by number 6, Branson Corwin, assisted by Graydon Saunders.
Well, now they can probably breathe a little better, and Branson will feel a lot better because he wasn't happy about the one he missed earlier. So
Yeah. We don't get a second chance in life like that too often.
yeah. Yep. So again, with all those attempts, sometimes it's got to happen, and don't wait for the ball, and Branson gets there. That ball's not out. Is he going to call a penalty on that?
No, well, maybe he is.
Yeah.
I think it's just a throw-in, Ron.
I didn't think it went out, but maybe it did. I guess it must have. He's calling it out. Oh, that's a little wide of the goal.
Yeah. A little bit ambitious from that angle.
Yeah. Try to hook it back in there. So the clock runs down to 2 minutes and 35 seconds here as we visually see it, even though the official score is kept on the field. I don't know there would be too much time added to this second half. Not too many interruptions this period.
No.
Glacier Peak looking to get something happening on the far side over there. Kind of clustered up. We got about 6 or 7 guys all bundled up over there. Look like 6-year-old soccer going on. Spread out, boys.
Final 2 minutes of the match will be kept on the field by the official.
Yeah, fans are thinking this one's probably in the books. They're kind of packing up their. Oh, there's a pretty good shot on goal across. Just cleared the top.
Yeah, nice shot by Graydon Saunders.
Yeah. So things are winding down here at Glacier Peak High School here tonight, as they'll remain undefeated. It certainly appears as there's not much chance of getting 2 goals in this last minute or so of the game, even though they're in a possible chance to get a shot on goal right now. Still working on that shot down the far side here. Out of bounds throwing Grizzlies. All you got to do is maintain possession. So, and they didn't. They gave it up just like that. That was kind of like a sloppy play, I think. But they got it back. So now just maintain possession. Well,
Yeah, that should be the name of the game now.
maintain it down on the far end of the field. They still don't have it. I think that was just a case where you get the ball and you kind of pass to each other and play keep away as soon as you get a hold of it. And they haven't got a hold of it yet. And heads it out of bounds on this side over here. Wyatt Miller.
Wyatt Miller's two older brothers played for the Grizzlies. His oldest brother, Jackson, played on the state championship team.
Oh, good for him. Yeah.
With Sam Hershik's older brother, Robin. And then Wyatt's middle brother also played for the Grizzlies when they finished, I think, third in state.
Okay. Well, a long line of soccer family players there, huh?
And yes, it is.
So my guess is that the referee out there, Randy's looking at his watch, and he's probably going to call us as soon as he gets something cleared out, and
There
he
it
did.
is.
And that is the end of the soccer match here tonight, as Glacier Peak wins 2-0 over the Oak Harbor Wildcats.
Final score, Glacier Peak Grizzlies 2. Oak Harbor Wildcats 0.
So thanks for tuning in here tonight with STSPN.com. This is Ron Henthorn, John Hershik signing off tonight, and thanks to our technical director here, Todd Elvik, for keeping us in the game. Good night.